Have you ever wondered why your knees are getting more and more painful, even though you have no injury? If you have ever experienced a sharp pain in your knees every time you stand up, or even a feeling of swelling, heaviness, and inability to straighten your legs, this is a sign of knee arthritis, dry joints, or joint effusion, diseases that make millions of elderly people miserable every day. The pain not only appears when moving, but also creeps into every moment of rest, causing you to lose sleep, have difficulty turning around, and feel physically and mentally tired. Sometimes just a small step in the house becomes a big challenge. We often think that joint pain is normal when we get old. This is an inevitable part of aging. But the truth is, your daily diet is silently causing your knees to become inflamed, degenerate, and weaken every day without you even knowing it. But the good news is, nature also provides saviors. Foods that not only help reduce inflammation, but also replenish nutrients to restore cartilage, increase lubrication, and help you move more easily every day. Today, I will share with you a list of golden foods that help restore healthy knees, especially useful for people over 60. If you have ever suffered from knee pain when standing up, walking, or climbing stairs, you need to read until the end. Because knee health is not just about comfort, it is the key to maintaining your independence and freedom. Let's get straight to the point. These are the foods to eat to save your aching knees. So listen up. Here are the foods that have been scientifically proven to help relieve pain, fight inflammation, and restore knee joints. And to start, let's come to a seemingly simple dish, but a natural remedy that you can find right in your kitchen. Olive oil and fresh lemon salad, light and refreshing, but extremely beneficial for joint pain. It sounds like a frugal side dish, but the truth is that every spoonful of this salad is silently soothing inflammation and nourishing your cartilage in a way that very few people know. Extra virgin olive oil, the liquid gold of the Mediterranean, just a small amount every day. You are helping your body calm the inflammatory response that is destroying your knee joints. The thing that wakes you up in the middle of the night with pain or hobbles you in the morning. Importantly, olive oil contains oleocanthal, a plant compound that works like ibuprofen, but without a prescription and without putting pressure on the liver or stomach. This is truly a natural product that heals itself without the need for medication. But this salad does not stop there. It is a combination of olive oil and fresh lemon. Fresh lemon seems to be just a taste highlight, but provides essential vitamin C. And this is an important ingredient for the production of collagen, an indispensable component of cartilage and ligaments. When collagen levels decrease with age, your knees begin to fall apart, creak, and are difficult to bend and stretch. This is a fact that many people accept without knowing that simply changing their daily diet can fix that problem. Like a seemingly harmless salad, even seemingly simple enough to be overlooked, it contains the ability to soothe inflammation, regenerate cartilage, and restore knee joints. But if you are looking for a dish that can nourish deeply from the inside, not only help regenerate cartilage, but also replenish joint lubricants, bone broth is the next choice that cannot be ignored. Just 1 cup of bone broth every day in your menu is giving your knee joints a chance to recover that few people have ever thought of. At first glance, it is just a simple broth from chicken bones, beef bones, or pork bones. But inside is a treasure trove of nutrients: natural collagen, glucosamine, chondroitin, the core compounds to rebuild worn cartilage, increase joint lubrication, and reduce painful dry joints. If you have ever felt dry knees like being rubbed, aching when standing up, then you are facing a lack of lubricant and cartilage tissue. And bone broth is the source of recovery ingredients that is original, pure, and easier to absorb than any pill. Not only that, bone broth also contains the amino acid glycine, which has been shown to reduce inflammation and support connective tissue formation. This is key because the knee joint is not just bone and cartilage, but also the entire system of ligaments, soft tissues, synovial membranes. All need to be nourished for the joint to function smoothly. You can use them to make soup, porridge, and cook with many types of vegetables. Each meal is each time you are healing the damage that the knee joint has suffered for many years. And if you're still following along, I'll let you in on another great source of nutrients, not only to help fight inflammation, but also to strengthen the bones under the cartilage. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. A seemingly familiar dish, but a biological lubricant for your aching knees. No advertising needed. No prescription needed. Salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These familiar names are the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory medicine you can put into your body with every meal. You see, inside each piece of fish is a large amount of omega-3, a fatty acid that has been confirmed by hundreds of scientific studies to have the ability to reduce systemic inflammation, especially in degenerative joints. When you eat fish regularly, not only will your knee pain subside, but you'll feel the difference even when you get out of bed in the morning. Less stiffness, less pain, and movement becomes smoother, little by little. Fish is also a natural source of vitamin D, which helps the body absorb calcium more effectively, strengthens the bones under the cartilage, and prevents osteoporosis from silently destroying the joint structure. For people over 60, when bone density begins to decline without obvious signs, each piece of fish can be a shield to protect the pillars that support your body. You don't need to eat it every day. Just 2 to 3 meals a week will give you a delicious meal and send a clear message to your body. I will not let my knees fall in silence. But no matter how many nutrients there are, if you don't provide enough essential micronutrients to support bones and cartilage, the effect will not be complete. And that's when dark green vegetables show their power. Dark green vegetables, not just decoration, but a biological shield for knee joints that are crying out for help. Spinach, kale, broccoli, they may not be favorite dishes, but inside each vegetable stalk is a powerful combination of nutrients specifically for knee joints that are gradually wearing down over time. They contain a golden trio that everyone over 60 years old needs every day. Calcium, vitamin K, vitamin C. Helps maintain the structure of the bone under the cartilage, reduces the risk of osteoporosis, supports the transport of calcium to the right place, instead of depositing in the blood vessels, creates collagen, helps cartilage strong and flexible. What really makes broccoli stand out is not its green color, but its sulforaphane, a plant compound that has been scientifically proven to inhibit cartilage-destroying enzymes, thereby significantly slowing the progression of osteoarthritis. No drugs, no injections, just adding broccoli to your daily plate can help you avoid the creaking sound every time you stand up, or the feeling of weak knees after each step. If you have knee problems, you may not be lacking medicine, but you are lacking green vegetables. And if a common vegetable like broccoli can fight osteoarthritis, what else is waiting for you in your kitchen that you are not using every day? You may be familiar with the dull ache in your knees every morning, the crackling sound when you stand up, or the sharp pain that stops you halfway up the stairs. And you may have heard someone say, "I'm old, I just have to deal with it." But the truth is not so sad. Knees do not degenerate naturally. It's not age, but poor diet, sedentary habits, and neglect of your body that are the culprits. We're not talking about expensive treatments or complicated medical interventions. We're talking about simple things you can do right at home, in your own familiar kitchen. Because knee recovery doesn't have to start in the hospital, it can start with the plate you put down on the table every day. Just start, step by step, meal by meal, choice by choice. That's how you rebuild trust in your own body. It's how you regain the independence, initiative, and steady steps you thought you had lost.